Let's get to the highway on my 6R. Can you freaking believe it? This bike still isn't freaking done. Okay, so the whole reason for this trip is because last time I was there, I had some stuff fixed, including the mirrors. The mirrors look a lot better, but as soon as these mirrors were put on, I noticed something, and I was like, oh no, you didn't. I realized something very wrong. I got both of these mirrors used on eBay. It said they came off of a ZX6R. And I'm like, okay, great. OEM, great. I looked there, I was like, great. I looked over there, and I was like, these are not the same. That is an OEM mirror. This is an aftermarket one. I could tell that immediately because I had one of these for years. That mirror is wrong. I foolishly assumed that when I got the package and I looked at them quickly, and I looked at the mirrors when I got them, I was like, yeah, they're the same, whatever. I did not look closely enough. I should have noticed right away that that one is not correct, and I got the wrong mirror. The listing apparently was not quite accurate. So I had them install this mirror not knowing it was the wrong one. So I was like, ah! So I have the correct mirror now in my pack to replace this one, and I want JT to put the correct one on there because I hate dealing with fairings and you have to take the whole fairings off kind of to get to it, or not. Maybe it's actually, goddamn, why am I so stupid? You can literally get to that one right there. Okay, I almost think of the R6. The R6, you had to take the whole fairing off. Wow, I'm so stupid. They could literally do that in 2 minutes. Wow. Okay, maybe, shoot, maybe this video, I'll just, wow, I'm so stupid. Maybe I'll just, you know, finish this video with them finishing this, and maybe the whole video doesn't have to be me yelling on the highway like I thought it was going to. Well, that's good news. Man, I'm so stupid. Well, that's good. That's a good stupid. Like, it's stupid that I had this one put on in the first place, and it's stupid that I thought you had to take the headlight housing off to do this. I've had several bikes. I get them confused. Maybe the R6 had that, maybe it didn't. Okay, well, I was going to go fastly, but then a cop decided to take the fast lane, so I can't go that fast. But, dude, getting on this bike, it's so nice. I mean, it's cold, by the way. I haven't said. It's below 0 right now. When you believe it or not, it's pretty darn cold. But this bike feels so good. I'm so happy I had it. It's like I'm doing the horsing, like, giddy up, giddy up. Look at my shadow, look how crunched I am. I'm like, wow, that cop is booking it. I'm going pretty fast, but he's like getting distance from me. Well, I have no problems with that. When I picked this bike up from JT, I dropped off my Super Duke with Jordan because he is taking the crash bars off and taking them to his guy to get painted. Because as you know, one of them, I laid it over and it scratched and it was rusting, so he took it off and he ground it out and then he took it to the place to get painted. And he's also, what else is he doing? He's going to replace the bar end that got grounded off. I didn't care about it. It's not that expensive and you can't see the damage anyway, but he's going to go ahead and replace it because he can. Like, all right, cool. And then while the bike is out there, I'm going to get the chain replaced too because he said it's looking bad, which I guess is possible. I guess. It's dead a little early, but it is the stock chain, so I'm getting a nice one. I mean, assuming I'm looking at this, I'm going to get this bike back immediately, and I'll have this one. But that Duke, I bet I'll get it back in a week's time. I don't know what bike I'll be on next week. It's kind of fun. You don't know what bike you're going to be on. There's a Tesla. Oh, time for a Tesla rant. You guys ready for a Tesla rant? That is a 3? I don't know. I get them confused. So, I've been looking at Teslas for a bit. I may have ranted about it before. I think I did. Let's try and make this story short. I want the Tesla Cybertruck. And I'm not going to go into a full Tesla truck rant. I recorded a rant about it, specifically like to the camera talking about it, but then the audio was destroyed and I was like, I don't want to record this again, so it's gone. I'll rant about that later if you really want to hear me talking about why I want that car. But in looking at it, I was trying to get learned up on all the Teslas. And what's the story about that? The story about that is I would not mind having an electric car for the purpose of being more or less fuel efficient, but they're neat. They're not my first pick for a car. I still like gasoline and all that, but that's a short story. The end. I just remembered when I picked up this bike a while ago and I came home this way, some big white SUV was pretty close to my butt. I hesitate to say tailgating, but he was too close. And then sure enough, traffic, boom, came to a standstill and I, whoa, slowed down. And I watched him in this mirror and I was like, here he comes. And he came up and he swerved and I was like, clenching my butt because I thought he was going to rear end me. But he kind of swerved and went just out of the lane and stopped next to me. And I was like, Oh my gosh, literally almost freaking took me out. And then after that, he kept back by several car lengths. That freaked him out, obviously. It was like he had a wake-up call. He knew he was falling too close after that, but that was close. Those things make me wish I had a rear camera set up on this bike. I did when I had this bike before. I had a rear camera. It's not really important to have, but it's nice to have that. I'm tired of waiting for people to go fast in the fast lane. Yeah, buddy. Hold. The cop pulled off, so now the lane is mine. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, small story. So, the other night, I watched the Chiefs in the playoffs, and the freaking Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. And I figured out a while ago, I was like, the Chiefs are doing good this year. But I think they're actually gonna win the Super Bowl. They're gonna win the Super Bowl. You know why? Because I don't live in Kansas this year. It figures the one year I don't live there, now they're gonna win. So this year that's coming out Friday, I predict the Chiefs are gonna win, which doesn't mean much at this point because, you know, they're already at the Super Bowl. But I figured out a while ago they're gonna go to the Super Bowl. I should have said something earlier to take more credit for it, but anyway, I predict they're gonna win just because I don't live in Kansas right now. All right, finally at my exit off of the highway. Whew. Make sure I don't daydream when taking this exit. And man, face is cold, my nose is runny. I'm ready to get inside and warm up for a bit. I thought I was going to Uber home, but now it looks like I can get this mirror replaced and then ride this back home in the cold. So I'm so happy about more cold. No, I'll be really happy if I can get this mirror replaced really quick and just call it a day. Bikini bottom. Now, normally you take your bike around to the side, but I'm gonna go straight to the back. Actually, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go straight to the back because the shop's back here. I was gonna say maybe the doors are open, but it's winter, so why the heck would they be open? Yeah, they're closed. Stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go around to the other side. This is the back side. A bunch of motorcycles and stuff. Lots of toys. And I'm gonna go park over on this side and walk in like a good little piggy. I don't know what I'm gonna record in there. Probably nothing. But I'm actually gonna. Yeah, this is not the end of the video. I thought it was gonna be, but just, get my pants stopped being cut. Get my pants stopped from being caught on the bike. And whoo! I'm gonna blow my nose. I'll be back in just a minute. Yeet. Yeet. All right, so I'm so stupid. I'm annoyed at myself for this whole mirror situation. It's so dumb. I got the wrong one. Not my fault. Got the wrong one and didn't inspect it thoroughly. That was my fault. And then I brought it here. Now, after checking it for myself to see if I could have done it myself, and I could have, but instead I waited around for a while to have someone else do it because I'm dumb, and that's hardly correct. But I'll figure it out. I wanted to show you something. So it's been freezing for a week, but I couldn't wait any longer. I finally put the wheel tape on. It actually looks like my bike now. I put the Walter-Fix sticker there, but I only had one left. I thought I had two, only had one, so I haven't gotten the sticker there, but I'll do that. Aside from that sticker, and the fact that I'd love to have these replaced with LED bulbs, aside, I don't think that's ever going to happen. Aside from that one sticker, the bike is finally done. Holy crap! I bought this bike like 2 months ago. It actually looks like my bike now. Whew, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to get back on the highway. I'm not going to stick around for that video-wise because you don't want to hear that nonsense. All right, let's get this mirror lined up some more. Nice. Finally! Man, it actually looks like my... It's so weird. I'm so prissy and dumb. But having this mirror put on makes me go, that actually is my mirror. Thank you very much. There's a cap on this one. There's no cap on that one. Sad story, but I will live. It actually looks like my bike now. Wonderful. All right, get the flim-flam out of here. Traffic's gonna pick up. It's gonna get cold. I mean, it's gonna get cold. Gonna get dark. And I gotta ride half an hour on the highway to get to McPotle. Get me some freaking second lunch or early dinner, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I guess that's the end of that escapade. So a little story about the next bike. I mentioned, I think, that the bars are getting painted. I think I did mention this part. I'm getting a new chain for it. Yes, I did mention that. I'm ordering in the best chain that I can get for that bike, and it's expensive, but I was like, you know what, may as well get a good chain. It's my favorite bike ever, and I love it. Apparently they were ordering in a gold one, and I was like, ew, I don't want gold on that bike. My bikes, they're not gold. So I had them reorder the only other color they have, which is chrome, and I'll totally take silver over gold for a chain. So next week I'll come back there. Hopefully my bike will be done next week, but if not, I have this one now and I have a bike. So I guess that's the end of this story. Oh yeah, which reminds me, I still freaking sticker and I need to put a camera mount right there so you guys can see me. All right, I'm gonna end the video now, go freaking on the highway and sit very quietly when my lips freeze, but I don't have to talk when my lips are frozen. That's the end. I'm procrastinating enough. I'll see you next week. Bye.